Yo. Welcome back, dude, to another episode of the Yo podcast with Martin and Hooter.
What's up, everybody? Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good everything.
Good everything.
And you know what? A big shout out to Victor Valena, who's had that freaking intro music from day one. Much love to Victor Valena and his guitar, wherever he may be. What's up?
They may be.
Wherever they may be. Thank you, Hooter. How the fuck are you, Hoot?
You know me, I was feeling down and out last week, but now I'm feeling a lot better.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's just a depressing time, dude.
I'm
you know
219 now.
Oh, well, look who's excited. Look who's happy.
I'm kidding. I'm not 219.
What are you?
I don't know. I haven't weighed myself since the last time I weighed myself, but I just figured that
because you don't want it to change, huh?
Since I was 222, and I'm like, well, fuck. If I don't want to know if I get. Like, I'm just gonna sit on that 222 for a while. Mm-hmm. I haven't weighed myself since the 222. I don't know if I've gone up or down, or maintained, but I'm just chilling right now. But I just thought it'd be funny to say two. I was gonna say 215. Because I just remember how mad you got when I said 222. I was gonna say something ridiculous like I'm 212 now, Hooter. Lost another 10.
Dude, I love how Beto Duran was all like about it, like, oh, good job, yada yada yada. Like, dude,
lots of love from Beto Duran.
What
Hooter,
kind
are you mad
what kind
that?
of old man pack do you guys got going on?
I'll tell you what kind of old man pack we got. The kind that he makes it to the top of the goddamn mountain in Culver City and starts doing squats, and you think that's showing off.
I was low on sugar, dude.
You know what? Whenever I see, like, if I'm on the sand and I'm running, dude, or jogging, or whatever, or walking, whatever, trotting.
There you go.
It don't matter what it is that I'm doing.
Full sprint.
Listen, if I see a dude with a white beard like me, I give him a little nod. Like, if I see a young dude like hauling ass, and then he looks at me and he's like, yeah, hey, we're still out here keeping it together. That's like when you say, what kind of pack do you guys have?
Old classic ass fucking car guy. Nice fucking Corvette you got. Nice Mustang, brother.
2 old classic cars still fucking kicking up dust on the fucking sand, you know? So yeah, you do give a little bit. Come on, bro. If somebody's in their fucking 50s and they're still running on the sand, that's a lot, dude. Most people would say fucking congratulations. Not all. Some people would say whatever. Yeah. You know, I get it. I get where you're coming from.
Go home, old man.
I get it. Go home, old man. The fuck you doing here? It's not your time no more.
This beach is taken.
But yeah, that's what he was just showing love. He put me up on that 222 billboard, which is fucking really cool. You know what? Before I forget, big shout out to Bobby Garcia. This dude hit me up. He sent me a DM and he asked if I'd be part. He's doing a Chicano documentary. Mm-hmm. Where he's interviewing Mexican Americans that came from the hood and did something with their lives. So he hit me up and I went over to his studio and we had a big conversation. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'll keep you guys posted. Coming soon.
Coming soon, y'all. Bro. It's the Coming Soon podcast with Martin and Hooter.
And you know what
What's coming soon, bro? Weight loss and a documentary. How I got to 222, bro.
It all started when I hit 250. I knew I had to change my fucking life. No, the only reason I mentioned it is because I wanted to give the dude a shout out, but I'm not a fan of Coming Soon. It's here. Don't tell me when it's coming.
You're the Coming Soon guy, though.
Tell me when it's here. You know? There's a lot of coming soons, bro. Can't tell you guys a lot about what's going on, but it's coming soon. Big project. Working on a big project. Can't give you guys any deets.
Speaking of coming soon, I don't know if Steffi Cuevas is still on the live, but congratulations to her because, dude, she got engaged.
So there's a wedding.
Coming soon.
Big love. Lots of love to Steffi Cuevas. I've met her fiance. Super cool dude. So congratulations. Are you even supposed to, is it congratulations?
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
What are you supposed to say?
No, because I heard that.
Congratulations?
Yeah, no. Best, happy for you or something like that. But I think to say Like when somebody gets married, I heard that it was bad etiquette to say congratulations because it implies that, oh, you finally found one, type of a thing. And I don't know how true that is, but I almost want to say that that's what it means. That's what it implies when you say oh, you found one? Congratulations, type of a fucking thing, which is asinine. Because
you ever did a trap a motherfucker?
What you do? Tell me. Fucking, did you give him some of that panty water?
That's funny, dude. I didn't know that.
And again, that's what I heard somewhere, and because it's like there's so many etiquette fucking things.
What do's and don'ts?
Yeah, dude. And but I don't think anybody means harm by saying congratulations. They're just
I didn't mean it.
No, not like that.
That's just congratulations.
Yeah,
because
and I think most people that say congratulations mean it as props, not as you found one. Never thought you'd find one. But that's what they said that it implies. And I forgot who told me that. But you pick up little nits, little bits
along the way
of life, Hooter. Along this journey, you pick up little nuggets of wisdom that you take with you and you share.
Not all nuggets have pink goo inside, dude. Some nuggets have some wisdom. Not all nuggets are bad for you, bro. There's golden nuggets, there's chicken nuggets, and there's wisdom nuggets. Big shout out to the Nina and the Cuata. They're gonna start teaching again next month, and it is fucking no, because they finally said, because you know how I was like, we don't know. No, fuck it, we're starting distance learning. It's fucking away from the fucking classroom. I think it's good to know. I was talking to Jesus the other day because he's like, hey man, I don't know what to expect. This shit's weird, but I'm rolling with it. And what do? I think a lot of people. The checks come in.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'll be zooming your children.
Yeah, because that's what we're talking about. I'm like, he goes, man, I'm grateful. He goes, I'm grateful that I have a house. I'm grateful that I have food on my table, and I still have a job that I can do from fucking home. Like, there's a lot of people that don't have that. As shitty as it might be to be zooming with these little fucks, it's still a fucking paycheck. You know what I mean? And that's a lot more than a lot of other motherfuckers got going on. So shout out to all the teachers going back. I was talking to the Nina about, the schools out in the OC, and they still haven't said either distance or in class.
I thought the governor said there's no shot.
Yeah, but Orange County does their own fucking thing, bro.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
God bless them.
God bless them. Somebody's got to be the resistance.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know that I want to be the resistance on this fucking goddamn thing. So anyway, that's why I said I didn't mean to do the coming soon fucking chingadera. But hey, distance learning coming soon.
Yeah, a lot of coming soons, dude.
How the fuck are you, dude? It's been a week.
I told last week I was going through a little funk, dude, because shit closed down again. I got kind of sad about that because that shit, it takes a lot out of you, dude.
Yeah.
Even though I ain't got shit to do. But it's still like for the motherfuckers to say, hey, get your ass back inside and you can't come out.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you, dude.
It does.
And then Miki's situation, like, oh, the shit not going back to school. Fuck, that sucks. And then
our sports coming back?
They told the barbershop to close, dude.
They did.
Yeah. And the barbershop said, fuck you. We ain't closing. If we close, we lose the shop. And we ain't closing, dude. We got mouths to feed, and we got shops to fucking pay for.
And let's not put on blast where they're at, but they're still open.
Hey,
everybody, these fuckers are breaking the law. They said, fuck you.
No, dude, and then fucking the governor was like, hey, dude, don't worry about it. For those fucking nail salons, if you guys want to stay open, just be like the restaurants and set up shop outside.
Man, I don't.
Come on, man,
dude. It's like I
Who wants
feel
a pedicure outside, dude?
No, you can't pedicure it outside. You can't pedicure it outside. Before I get sidetracked, right now that's on my mind. Another shout out to George Perez from George Perez Stories. He just got he redid his whole studio, right? So he's got a studio at his house, and he redid the whole freaking thing. And I did a episode of George Perez Stories last week. Really good fucking time with him and X. Just talked about all kinds of shit. Had a great ass fucking time. So check that out, George Perez Stories interview. And check out his podcast. Period. Good shit. I want to come. What do you call it? Backtrack. Yeah, wrap around.
Flip a bitch.
So you're talking about the barbershop being they're staying open. How many people are defying these orders and saying, I fucking need a dick, bro, that we can't? I see so many fucking quinceañera tents, and I know we talked about it last week, but fucking hey, dude, more and more restaurants are like, hey, man, we can't survive off of this takeout shit. Because when you order takeout, you order it and then you're gone. If you're sitting there and they sell alcohol, chances are you keep it coming. Especially like if you're at a sushi spot, right? Hey, man, you want to get another roll? Fuck it. You're down for another roll? I'll do another roll.
Shit,
if you just
another sake bomb.
Let's get another sake bomb. Let's get another beer. There's nothing like the business that you make when somebody's there in the fucking moment, just sucking it up, versus taking it to go and then that's it. They're not going to be like, fuck, we should have got another roll. Fuck it. We'll get it next time. So I get it, bro. A lot of these places, they're putting up their fucking little tents and fuck it, let's make it work, bro. I've been trying to go to the outdoor dining just because, just like you, I'm sick of staying in, man. I'm sick of staying in. I feel that if you're far apart from somebody out there, it's not like you're fucking connected. You're right there with somebody. All the waiters, all the staff everywhere, they're all wearing masks. And there's more hand sanitizer and more cleaning than ever before, I feel. If ever it was safe, and I mean, don't take my word for it. If ever it was safe to go out, it's right now, Hooter. I keep saying how safe it is. The level of safety in these outdoor restaurants is unprecedented.
If you see wipes, guess what? You can't catch Rona there.
If there's a bottle this big of hand sanitizer, chances are your nachos are safe. The fuck am I talking about?
If you have this kind of blood, you're not going to catch the Rona.
The fuck was I listening to the other day?
Shit,
I was watching some shit on YouTube the other day. And it was these two fools out in Baja, and they're talking about their business, and and the video's about I don't know, maybe they recorded it in early April, late March, early April, and they're like, we haven't shut down in Baja, but what we're hearing from the U.S. is that everything is closed, and at this point, they're recommending masks. You need to wash your hands, and they're giving. And these guys have nothing to do with anything medical. But they were sitting.
Those motherfuckers have the most to say, dude.
Yeah, well, it's like I started thinking because I think anybody that's got any kind of a forum, YouTube or fucking podcast or whatever, not to discuss it is crazy because that's dominated the fucking thing. But I think when you start dishing shit out, I started thinking, how did I sound back? Like I cringed thinking, I don't even want to go back and listen. Like, hey, dude, man,
you were telling people the most things, dude.
I had so much wrong advice. I had so much shitty advice.
But
and I'm
boy,
looking
did you
at
have
this
a bag full of it.
Oh,
dude.
dude, and I'm looking at these guys thinking like, look at these poor monkeys. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's nowhere near the fucking garbage shit that I was fucking saying, you know? Did you get enough toilet paper? Because I think the toilet paper is just fucking, there's a big run on toilet paper. Did you see the lines? Fucking lines at Costco are 5 hours long. They wrap around the building. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. I don't know how much water, I got a couple gallons, but who knows how long that's going to last. Dude, it was like the fucking apocalypse had fucking hit. And
you were giving people advice.
Well, I don't think it was just me. I don't think it was just me.
Look out for.
I think it was so many people. Everybody wants. All of a sudden, everybody becomes this fucking expert on shit, and then eventually, you just fucking throw your hands up, and you're like, you know what? Who the fuck knows? The goddamn professionals don't know. What the fuck do I know? I went to Harvard College, for crying out loud.
fuck do I know? Well, you did play state basketball, Hooter. You went to states, so your opinion is very fucking important, dude.
Hey, speaking of, dude, the fucking Coach Murphy got it, bro. He got COVID.
What?
Yeah, dude. The OC Register printed out an article about it where they interviewed him about it, and he said that it was brutal, and he's just now recovering, and he doesn't wish it on anybody, and that it was rough for him. He is 63, I think.
And he's a fit 63.
Yeah.
All things considered, the guy was, I don't know now, what is it, 10 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
But back then he was super fit. Oh, shit, so he was in his 50s back then.
He was in his 50s.
Yeah, I'm seeing more and more people, it used to be, not used to be, but a lot of the people that I came in contact with that had it, they were like, oh, I didn't feel shit. It didn't really, like I had it, I tested positive, but it wasn't like a big deal.
Zero
like,
symptoms.
Yeah. I knew quite a bit of people like that. Now there's people that I know that are like, this motherfucker beat me the fuck up. I thought I was going to die. I don't wish this on anybody. Just like what you're saying, Murph said, there's a lot of motherfuckers that they're like, hey man, this bitch is real.
It's real,
It's fucking real. I don't think anybody ever said it's not real.
I don't know, motherfuckers in OC, I think. Dude, the OC didn't believe in dick.
Dude, I still to this day, I saw the other day somebody posted something where it's like this chingadera, the God damn it, the American Disabilities Act, I think is what it is, where if you have a handicap of some sort, they can't fuck with you. And they're saying that the mask can't be enforced if you have a medical condition. And by law, they can't ask you what your medical condition is. So they're saying this is a loophole to the mask.
It's like when you pull up to Disneyland and ask for a wheelchair.
Correct.
They can't ask you for it.
When you say
but
that,
guess who gets first in line at Dumbo? You don't got to wait in line. You don't got to wait in line for Pirates.
No.
You have to wait in line for none of that.
They have the handicap
Mr. Toad's
line.
Wild Ride.
Yeah, like, or if you're flying and you're saying, hey, man, I need to board first because I have a medical condition. They can't say, well, what's your medical condition? And they're saying that same law applies to the masks, which it may very well be true.
Hey, fuck it.
But if that's the case, if your respiratory system is that compromised, why the fuck are you out? And why the fuck are you fighting not to put on a mask? Like, I get it, you can't do it. But if you can't do it because of a medical reason, maybe you have no business in a crowded fucking place.
It blows my mind, dude, how every day there's a new video about a
Fighting.
fucking mask thing. And it's to the point where I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. What? Okay, so don't wear a mask. Don't let them wear masks. What the fuck? What are we doing here? Fuck it.
Yeah, dude.
You know? At what point do we say fuck it? Do we put up our hands and say fuck it?
Let them.
Yeah.
Let them. If they're gonna now, I think that's easy to say. Other than, are they gonna contaminate fucks?
Yeah.
But if you're wearing a mask, is it? I don't fucking know, dude. Like I said, I don't know more than I know. Fuck it.
But I'll tell you one thing, dude. Sports has made it a lot better to deal with, like way easier to deal with. Like, it's to the point where, dude, it's kind of cool to not have to work on a Monday morning and then you go get fucked up for Sunday baseball. You know what I mean? Like, dude, hopefully it keeps it running for Sunday or fucking football season.
Did you, for the opening game, did you fucking drink or no?
Yeah, dude.
You did? You used to fuck the diet?
Bro.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are back. I wanted to grill up some Dodger dogs even, dude.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
No.
I'm gonna. Hopefully they win, though.
We got
Jesus
burgers.
fuck.
We got burgers, and I got beer, and I fucking had burgers and beer, and fucking watched the fucking opening game.
It was fucking great.
It was
dude.
a great. I thought, fuck, dude. After those first two games, I said nobody's gonna beat these guys
said-
ever. Nobody's. They're not gonna lose.
I said they're gonna go 60-0, no problem.
No problem. And I was wrong.
And Mookie,
The fuck did I know?
I want a refund on Mookie. I hope they kept the receipt. And everyone's going to say, it's just the first fucking series. Who cares? And Beto's going to text me, oh, of course, a passionate Dodgers fan has zero business talking about the Dodgers. Shut your ass up, Beto.
Is he not a passionate Dodgers fan?
Yeah, but I guess since he's in the biz, it's okay for him to say his fucking
perspective,
2 cents.
Point of view. His 2 cents.
This motherfucker gives a lot of advice in comedy. I don't tell him shit. I'll tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Like I said, I found it funny listening to these dudes on their video and just how sincere their commentary was. These motherfuckers have, nothing medical, nothing in any of that. At least I have a medical background in some sort, Hooter.
Oh, man.
I was an EMT, bro.
Yeah.
But these fucking guys, and to listen to them, and it made me laugh just thinking about the fucking dumb shit that just flew out of my mouth. Just flew out there with conviction. With like, boy, are you guys lucky you're listening and you tuned in today.
Yeah,
the gems I have for you for this fucking pandemic. Ooh, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Bring a notepad and a pen because this shit.
It's about to get good. Oh, this is, as the kids say, fire. Fire.
Dude. Yeah, bro. I mean, I do need to get back. I need to go back to the fasting and no fucking.
You're not fasting anymore?
No.
I'm fasting. I'm still fasting. I'm still fasting. I'm not. I've been fucking it up, but not after 8. And not before noon.
I started drinking and it kind of just opened the floodgates.
It does. It opens the floodgates.
And it kind of fucked it up for me.
What did you drink?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay. I've realized how much I missed it.
Booze?
Drinking. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And, I hadn't had a beer. And when I had those fucking beers, motherfucker, the first one just, at home,
Mm-hmm.
the ones in the restaurants, it's like, whatever. But goddamn, dude, they just, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
It is.
The other day we went to a restaurant out in Long Beach, and we were having those, those like margaritas with the beer in them, but with a bunch of tequila and what's that tajin? Is it tajin? It's like tajin. What? And they had that fucking tajin in them, and then they had a fucking Modelo in there, and bro, that
Dark or especial?
Dark. The especial was in a mango drink with rum, and then the dark one was in the tequila with the chingadera. And I didn't switch it up, Usually, I usually call audibles, but I'm like, you know what? Let me go with the program, only because I like the dark anyway. But anyway, bro, they put a little straw in that motherfucker. I started sucking it up, and I might as well have been drinking a goddamn root beer float, because that shit, I had to check myself and be like, hey, motherfucker, slow down. There's food coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like.
How many did you drink?
Maybe 3. But it's got tequila and it's got beer, and it was one of those. And it had, and I ordered a big meal, and so if I wouldn't have been eating, or if I would have had less food, I would have taken. The only reason I fucking didn't order another one was because I was full as fuck.
Like an appetizer, you would have done like say it would have been an appetizer deal. You would have just.
I would have said, "Fuck the nachos and the guacamole. I'll fuck up one of these." It's that good, and I'm not usually a fan of those fucking crazy ass. Let me put a beer in the goddamn schooner upside down, and there's this and there's that. I'm usually not a fan of that shit. It's like, hey, fuck that. Give me a beer and give me a shot.
I feel very chickish when I do that.
But
I'm not sexist.
That
I get
is
it,
so fucking men are trash.
Men are trash.
Oh, god damn it, Hooter.
Men are trash.
On this segment of Men Are Trash, I feel very chickish when I drink a beer with tequila. Very feminine.
No, it's just the beer. It's the beer flipped upside down. You know, like, I don't need all this. Like, it tastes great.
It tastes fucking great.
But why can't we just invest in a bigger cup? That
And just
way,
pour it all
I
in
don't
there?
have to look like a fucking
So
asshole.
here's the thing. I'll tell you why. So you've got all that beer in the cup. And so when you flip it like that and it's in the water or it's in the liquid, it stays in the bottle. And that way you can then release beer because not a lot of people like the taste of beer. And so now you're getting the flavor of this margarita, and it's little by little integrating with the beer is little by little integrating with it. And I know you're like, fuck it, just let it all mix together. I don't give a fuck. I get it. You know, you're a savage like that.
It should be an option. You know?
And I think you have that option. You can just
The
fucking
whole
pour
option?
it all in right there and fucking get rid of the fucking thing. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to stay in there.
Yeah.
They give you the option, Hooter. It's your choice. Everybody has a choice.
Everybody has a choice. And you know what? Next time, I'm going to say, I'm not going to go for the whole option, please.
Just pour it all in.
Just pour it all in.
Pour it all. I don't even want to see the fucking bottle.
You know, as a matter of fact, bring the bottle. I open my mouth. You just fucking pour.
Yeah. Anyway, it was delicious is what I'm trying to tell you, dude.
That's awesome.
And
Did you eat your meal, the full plate?
Oh, dude, every last
Damn.
fucking bite. Like
So
an
4
asshole.
margaritas and a full plate, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yikes.
And I think it was I had the carnitas platter. You know how good fried pork is, bro?
Top of the list.
The rice is so good there. The beans. I had everything, dude. I had everything. Like I had Chiki's plate.
Damn.
I was fucking that up too.
Damn.
Anyway, that's the haps.
Bro,
on
you're
that.
at 333 then.
You know what? Speaking of Chiki, she told me, text me when you start the podcast.
Nice.
I'll hit her up right now.
We're 30 minutes in. Hey, Chiki, just started.
No, I'm going to hit her up 30 minutes in. 30. No, that's 40. I don't know why this fucking spell checked me to 40, Hooter.
There you go, dude.
All right, there we go.
What are we talking about right now?
The drinking, how
drinking.
it derailed you and how you haven't been. So you said, so again, even though I've been irresponsible, I've still managed to stay within the parameters of.
But you haven't weighed yourself.
I haven't.
So how do you know that it's worked out for you?
I don't.
Why you telling people? Why are you telling people that you stayed in the thing? Like if everything's
I've
been
stayed
all
within
good.
the parameters of 12 to 8. It doesn't mean that it's functioned or not. I'm not saying that it has. I'm just saying I've managed to stick to that at least. I mean, I'm going to take fucking some kind of credit for something. I've been responsible.
You know, and for the food, I haven't even been going that crazy.
What's
I've been
the
more
booze?
going crazy on the booze. Than
What
I
have you been drinking more? Beer?
Everything beer. Mostly beer.
Do you miss the beer more than the liquor?
For sure.
Yeah.
And dude, it's because it's so easy to crack open a beer and fucking watch the game or watch whatever the fuck or just chill.
Yeah, what do you do? Mixed cocktails?
Yeah, exactly, dude. You know? But I noticed that my belly is back to like that
Floating?
fucking beer belly. Yep.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't have that yet.
And that's the thing, dude.
Have you been drinking every day?
I drank I didn't drink yesterday.
Have you been drinking every day? Not yesterday. Because
Oh,
I was driving.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been drinking every day. Dude.
Okay.
So, I was drinking wine, bro. Bro, it's over. What's the thing called that you put the fucking things to air it up? You called it an aerator.
Yeah.
What's it called though?
I don't know.
Oh, you still to this day don't know?
Yeah, I call it a narrator.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
No, it's what the fuck do you call that shit? What so you got one?
No.
Oh.
So my dumbass, well, not my dumbass, but it was really because of you.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up the cork
Yeah.
and some of it dropped into the wine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then I got the what's that thing? It has a handle and a mesh thing to keep stuff.
It is a narrator.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
am
I
I
must have called it something else.
Yeah. Oh, well then I'm not a dumbass.
A wine breather. Actually, if you Google wine breather, it comes out as wine breather.
Is that what you Googled?
I did.
Awesome.
Anyway, go ahead.
So the cork dropped into the wine, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't want anybody to drink cork, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a fucking
Carafe?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
What's a carafe?
A little container.
No, a handle thing,
A carafe.
and it's like metal but has tiny assholes.
A strainer.
Strainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so
A carafe.
I went to go serve people wine, right? But I put that fucking strainer
Yeah.
on the bottom.
Oh, so that the pork. Yeah. Okay.
And everybody was like, yo, what's this for? But I didn't want to tell anybody, hey, you're going to drink cork if I don't do this, right? So I said, oh, it's to aerate the wine, right? These fools ate it up like, oh, shit, okay.
This motherfucker. But it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I got the fucking cork, and Pillow was all buzzed, right? And she was about to pour herself some more. I was like, use the fucking thing. And she's like, what? You're just making stuff up. That's not for anything. I'm like, son of a bitch, just fucking why don't chicks just listen, bro? Why? Why can't they just listen, bro?
I'm not one of your friends that believes you're bullshit.
Yeah.
I know you're full of shit, Hooter.
Yep.
You make things up just like your dad.
Mhm. You're a fucking Moreno.
That's why your kids are constantly making shit up. I don't know who to believe.
So I'm like, dude, just fucking use the thing that I'm telling you to use, bro. What's it gonna hurt, you know? So she pretty much says, tell me to fuck off. She pours. Obviously, there's fucking cork in her wine. She gets mad. Well, why didn't you just say the fucking cork? Dude, just fucking, if you would have just listened, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. And that's that, right?
And why couldn't you just say there's cork in here?
Because I didn't want nobody else to know, like, just fucking use.
No, I'm being Priscilla.
Oh,
right now.
hilarious.
I'm not.
Hilarious.
I love you're like, because I didn't want.
That's hilarious. I should have known better.
Yeah, it's all right.
I was still fired up.
I get it.
So she drank fucking cork, and I said, fuck it. That's what happens, dude. I don't understand.
Yeah, dude. I got a bottle of wine that I've been sitting on that I got to pop.
Dude, I need to make a Costco run to get some more of that one bottle that I told you about. You wrote it down on your notes this last time.
I did, and it's at home.
Yeah, dude. It's from Sonoma County.
Mm-hmm. Creme. And it's a red, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Fuck, man. I just I realized just how much. The other day I had a fucking little shot of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Willet. And it was fucking just. I was with Polly, and he had a bottle. Put a little bit on the rocks, swished it around, and motherfucker, it just that. I don't know why that taste of bourbon is so I like it more than tequila. I like it more than fucking just any other spirit. You know, it's.
You know what's hilarious, dude?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, I was craving whiskey on ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was and I don't drink whiskey like that, dude. I don't even drink whiskey at all. And I was craving it so much. I was like, yo, Pill, let's drink whiskey tonight. And then she was like, yeah, okay. And then I forgot what happened. The fucking kids fucked it up. And we got all tired and passed out early. But, dude, I'm still craving it. And I watched, we watched No Country for Old Men.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And that made me crave whiskey even more.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
What about that movie makes me want that? And so then, dude, I had never seen it fully.
Javier Bardem just makes you want to drink whiskey for some reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking badass.
Friendo.
Yeah. Call it. Dude. What, bro?
Yeah.
I had a Google. I almost called Rick Ramos, dude.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't understand the fucking movie. It was the first time that I watched it from beginning to end, no interruptions.
Yep.
And at the end, I was like, wait a minute.
What happened?
What the fuck was that movie about? Right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm about to call fucking Rick Ramos, bro. Me and Pilla are fucking arguing about it. And she's like, no, it was about this. I was like, no, it was about this, dude.
It's a protest against the Vietnam War.
Mm.
No, I don't know. I'm just making that shit.
No, you think that was a real dude? No. What's your take on? What do you think it's about?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember the movie.
So,
And I'm not a movie connoisseur. It's not like I can sit here and be like, "Whoa, Hooter."
oh, you don't watch films, dude?
You're not a student of the films. Tell me your take, Hooter.
Here's
No
my
Country
take,
for
yo.
Old Men.
Okay. So, this little movie is about a fucking guy pulls up. He's out hunting and he shoots a deer or whatever the fuck, and he's looking for the deer. But then during that search, he sees a deal that has gone bad. Right? There's a side of trucks with drugs and a side of trucks with the money and a bunch of dead fools. Right? So then he's looking around and he sees the money, or I'm sorry, he sees the drugs, but not the money. So then he follows this blood splatter and he finds the money. The briefcase has $2 million or some shit. And this fool lives in a fucking trailer. And so obviously he did, like, if he starts spending that money, people are going to know. And also, if a fucking drug cartel loses $2 million, they're going to find you, bro. Okay? Now, he takes the briefcase and he's trying to fucking take it, but these people hire somebody to go find that fucking money, and they do. And that guy is fucking badass, dude.
That has a tracker.
Yeah. There's a
I
tracker
know,
in the
we're
briefcase.
spoiling it. Fucking 20-year-old movie.
Dude, 20-year-old movie, yeah. So this dude, what's that guy's name?
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem. This guy is the
Friendo?
ultimate badass, dude. Okay? He's a hitman, but happens to be a fucking psychopath. Like,
Yeah.
it brings him joy to kill motherfuckers, dude. And he's really good at it, bro. So he's
He
searching.
plays a great psycho.
Oh my God.
It's a great
does,
psycho. Didn't he
dude.
win an Oscar for that
He did.
fucking movie?
He did.
Yeah.
He did. So this dude with the cash is running around. The hitman is searching for him, and there's this sheriff who's old and ready to retire searching for both. And he can't keep up with these two guys. He's fucking a few steps behind, right? The fucking dude with the cash gets blasted. The dude doesn't get the cash, but blasts his family, and then he just disappears.
He goes into Mexico, doesn't he?
No. He gets in an accident at the end, and then he tells
No,
the
but
kids.
before that, doesn't he go to Mexico?
Oh, the dude with the briefcase?
Yeah.
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 Llewellyn.
Mm-hmm. His girlfriend
Yeah.
and her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the sheriff.
You're just rooting for them.
You are, dude. You're rooting for this fucking
You're
poor
rooting for
asshole.
this poor bastard.
And dude,
He's finally gonna come up.
finally. And bro, at the end, the sheriff has the most Rick Ramos scene of all time, where he's talking to his uncle and then he's talking to his wife. And it's like, I feel Rick Ramos lives for those kind of fucking scenes where, like, it really brings out the character, you know what I mean? Like, this is the opportunity for the character to really fucking shine, you know?
We should green screen Rick Ramos in the next episode and get his take on it.
Oh yeah. And he's gonna fucking call me so many names because I fucked up the whole film for sure. For sure. So, you know what? That would be fucking hilarious, dude. We should.
We should. We'll green screen him in for a little while.
Everyone's going to hear my fucking take, my dumbass fucking
And then we'll see
non-film
his. Yeah, go ahead,
school
keep
take.
going.
Yeah. Keep fucking
going,
it up, bro.
Keep going. Tell us
then-
more about your take.
So then,
This guy's having the most Rick Ramos moment.
yeah.
Yeah, tell us about a Rick Ramos moment, Hooter.
He really captivates everybody
Uh-huh.
and wants everybody to feel how he was too old for the sheriff game. You know? He's telling everybody, this isn't a fucking... this isn't a country for old men.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which is the fucking title, dude.
Of the movie.
And it's all makes fucking full circle, bro.
I gotta watch that movie
Just with
again.
a lot of
it's
dead
a
people.
fucking great fucking movie, bro.
That's what we're gonna do, dude. Everybody, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. If
watch
you've already
it,
watched
and then
it,
we'll
watch
get.
it. And
We'll,
then,
we'll do a bonus episode, and then that way we could start a Patreon,
okay, I think everybody heard my dumbass take,
and then we'll hear Rick Ramos.
and then we'll hear Rick Ramos.
Yeah.
who specializes
in
film.
movies. He went to film school, for crying out goddamn loud.
Exactly, dude.
I don't know how much news you've been seeing, Hooter, but what was fucking really fucking the big thing that should have been headline news and the people should still be talking about, but nobody gave a fuck. I guess maybe just me because I'm fucking crazy. Actually, Joe Rogan gave a fuck. The Pentagon said, "Hey, monkeys, we have material from UFOs, and we know that it's from UFOs. That we've been able to. We don't know where the fuck it came from. We don't know who made it, but it wasn't made on Earth. This material is not made in this world. It did not come from planet Earth. It came from somewhere else." Now, I don't know if you remember that guy Bob Lazar, and he's the one. And so he was talking about this whole fucking piece that he had, and that he'd been working on this shit, and all of a sudden. They've called this man crazy for fucking ever, and all of a sudden the fucking Pentagon comes off and says, "Hey, it's like when they were fucking selling crack cocaine in the goddamn fucking hood, and there was the CIA, and it's like, no, that's bullshit, they're fucking lying, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, you know what? Guess what? Yeah, we did do that. Our bad." It's the same thing with this. Everybody that's been a UFO nut for the last fucking 70 goddamn years, all of a sudden got validated.
Hey, come help us.
What's that?
Hey, come help us.
Well. They all of a sudden became validated. They're like, okay, these motherfuckers aren't crazy. We've been calling them conspiracy theorists and put on your tinfoil hat, you crazy fuck, and all of a sudden it's like, hey man, no, this shit is real. So the fact that a while back when the pandemic first started, they said we're releasing footage of UFOs from the Navy. And now all of a sudden, hey guys, we've got material that's not from Earth recovered from wreckage of these fucking vehicles. In my head, yeah, that's fine and dandy. That's all great. Why all of a sudden is there such a desire to inform the fucking public of this shit? Like, call me a conspiracy theorist, but what are they setting up? What are they setting us up for? Why now are they telling us this? What's next? It's like, because first it's like, okay, here's footage of these people chasing these fucking things and engaging in fucking firefights. Okay, here's proof that these fucking things are out there because this was not made here. We don't have these materials to create this. The next thing is, hey, here's one of these fucking extraterrestrials, guys. Meet fucking, Alf or whatever the fuck it is. Is that what's coming next? Or, there's a lot of people saying, oh, well, this is a distraction to distract us from the real shit that's going on. There's no distraction. We all know that shit's going. They're like, oh, well, this is to distract from Jeffrey Epstein and all the pedophiles. Wait a minute. Who doesn't know that there's pedophiles in this fucking country and they're fucking kids and they're kidnapping these fucking kids? We all know. We feel helpless about it, because it's like, what the fuck are you going to do? You're going to fucking get a fucking AR-15 and start shooting motherfuckers up. What are you going to do? It's not like anybody's going to, it's not like we're going to say, oh shit, UFO. These fucks didn't do that. It's not like we're going to say, oh shit, UFO. There's no pandemic. Oh shit, UFO. There's no social injustice, Nobody's gonna say that. So, but everybody's saying it's a distraction. It's a distract. Who's getting distracted? Who's really saying, hey, fucking, hey, look at the UFO? I think nobody gives a fuck about the UFO, which begs the question, why? Why now? What the fuck is the ulterior motive to telling us we've got this unless some shit is coming that they're fucking slowly breaking to you? It's almost like grandma got sick. Grandma got sick. Yeah, grandma got sick. And then, you go visit grandma. Grandma's dead. It's like, well, grandma passed away. It's like little doses. You can't just say, hey, grandma died, because you get devastated and shit. Right. Is it the same thing with these goddamn UFOs? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that would say they're already here. They've already here and they've been here and they've been in this fucking, not just in this country, but on fucking Earth forever. They fucking exist. They walk among us. They're fucking part of us. Why the fuck now? I want to know. And I want not that I want to know. We're gonna know. I think some shit's gonna break like within the next fucking few months or weeks. They say that 2020 is when we're gonna fucking make contact with these fucks.
or they're gonna show us that we've made contact.
Who said?
They.
Who?
You know they.
No. Slow down. Hold on, dude. Who says
A lot of the UFO enthusiasts.
Also, I love your fucking timeline of when it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna happen in 2 weeks or in a few months, but it's gonna fucking happen, bro. What, dude?
Brace yourself.
Dude, who are you, Dallas Rains, bro? Look, it's gonna rain. I don't know if it's gonna be on Friday or fucking next Friday, dude.
Fuck me. So a lot of people that are in the whole UFO fucking phenomena
Hey guys,
world.
the big earthquake is coming.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Go buy tuna. Pack up on water and ramen.
Go buy tuna.
There's an earthquake coming. You better have tuna. Isn't that what people put in the earthquake kit? Fucking tuna cans. Where the fuck's the opener, Hooter? How are we gonna get to this goddamn tuna? The opener crashed with the fucking. Anyway, like that's why it's important to get the tuna cans that you just peel off the fucking top. You don't want to be struggling with an opener. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's 2020.
It's 2020, guys.
We've invented the peel away fucking chingadera. And if we've invented the peel away chingadera for sardines, why the fuck can't we do that shit with tuna? More people buy tuna than buy sardines.
We do it for everything?
Every goddamn can should have a peel away. Why are we still doing can openers? Why? We have the UFO technology.
Yeah.
Why can't we do fucking can peel aways?
How can I FaceTime my mom but not fucking
Open a can of tuna.
A can opener.
A can opener that gets stuck. We had an electric can opener when I was a kid, and that thing was worth a fuck.
Really?
Oh, dude, it was like,
Yeah. I always thought those were the coolest.
Nah, dude, not
never had
ours.
one.
Ours wasn't the coolest because if you open up a big can, the can kept falling because there's a little magnet. That little magnet can't handle that big ass can of hominy for the menudo. Fuck yourself. You got to use a big fucking. And then do it again. Anyway, when I say they, I mean a lot of the UFO community that's been chasing these fucking things for there's a lot of people that have devoted their life to the study of UFOs, bro. They've spent their entire fucking life fucking chasing these things and following the reports and fucking gathering video and gathering stories, and they're the ones that are saying, when I say they, I mean that community is saying
2020
contact is imminent in 2020. So, there you go. I wouldn't be surprised if I woke up and I went on Twitter and it fucking said, fucking
they're here.
Aliens hanging out with Donald Trump.
They said.
And aliens are hanging out with Donald Trump. Could you imagine aliens at the White House wearing a fucking MAGA hat? Just fucking chilling and saying, hey, man, why are you guys not listening to this guy? We endorse Donald. Imagine if the aliens endorsed Donald Trump, bro. And then there was another alien race that came down and they're like, no, we're pro-Biden. And then there was another alien race that came down and said, are you guys crazy? It's Yeezy. It's fucking Yeezy. Anyway.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. I want to call G. Riley and hit him up. Actually, he's another one that we should fucking green screen in here on a, what do you call that?
Video call.
Skype.
The Zoom or the Skype or the,
on the Skype for the YouTube. I'd like to get his fucking take on the goddamn aliens and on everything else, dude. Because, dude, seriously, Hooter, it's fucking bananas, bro. It's fucking like, it's fucking crazy. Like, you would figure that would be big fucking news any other time in my lifetime. Right now, it just gets lost. It's like, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, we all know that UFOs exist. I mean, I don't know about you. I've always believed that fucking UFOs are out there. I don't think I've ever said no, that's not true.
It's because we're getting flooded with fucking, hey, there's another fucking Ventura that didn't wear a mask. Hey, there's another fucking goddamn Austin that didn't wear a mask. Hey, there's another fucking Kalamazoo who didn't wear a mask.
Fuck it.
Anyway, what you got going on?
Dude, it's fucking it's unbelievable. It's
How's the kids?
They don't know.
They don't know.
That's the beauty of it all. They have no fucking clue how the world's burning, how the world's on fire. It's on fire.
They're too busy flying out the fucking trampoline. Do you think, bro? You know what's funny, man? A lot of parents hit me up. I think other parents feel safe with me, right? Because they hear me talk about how, like, dude, my kids get fucked up. Like, one of them flies off the fucking trampoline. One of them fucking puts holes through the wall. Another one,
Yeah, they do kid things. It's kid things. That's what kids do.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to have the perfect kid. My kid never fucking did that.
And nobody ever blasts that.
No.
I feel, you know?
No, they only show you their fucking straight A's or their fucking, their Jordans and their hat matching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of parents hit me up.
Their eyebrows done.
And they were like, yo, bro, love the podcast. Hey, by the way, my fucking kids fly off the trampoline too, bro. Hey, my fucking kid broke an arm, man. My fucking kid broke a leg. Dude, like, so many people, and then they just start saying more shit like, yo, my fucking, one time my fucking kid fell off the fucking bike and yada yada. Like, dude, everybody had a bike story. Everybody had a trampoline story. Everybody had a fucking my lady wants another baby, but I say fuck that story. Like, bro, everybody feels like because I say those things about
it resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah, and so they share their stories too, which is cool. Especially because I feel you can't just be sharing those stories with everybody.
But you
like,
do.
I do. But like,
I think a lot of people feel ashamed.
Yeah.
They feel like they failed as a parent if their fucking dumbass kid flew off a trampoline.
Yes.
It's like, wait. How does that, well, I guess you could have fucking went out there and closed the goddamn thing.
Yes.
But even if you did that, there's
next
the
time?
potential, but not only that, but the potential for them to when you're jumping around and there's other kids involved, the potential to get hurt is there. You can't.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I think that's the other thing is that you really got to understand that these kids got to get scraped up in order to fucking grow up. You can't bubble them. You can't. You can bubble the NBA players, but you can't bubble the kids.
You can't, dude. You can't. But like usually, because I've done it, dude. I've hung out with other parents. You know what I mean? And like the second I say some shit that my kids did, or the way I do things, it's like that's what everybody's reaction is. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, I there's no way in fuck your kids have never fallen, dude.
Or your kids are perfect.
Yeah.
If you're learning how to ride a bike, you're probably gonna fall. If you know how to ride a bike, you will fall off that bike if you ride it enough. It's just a fucking fact. There's motherfuckers that get hit in their bike and they're fucking grown ass fucking men, that have been riding for 20 goddamn years. They still get hit by a goddamn car,
Exactly.
So nothing is going to, I think as long as you protect them with a helmet and the right equipment, which nobody did before. Nobody put a helmet on my ass. Anyway, yeah, dude, I think everybody wants to give the illusion that they have the perfect kid because then that reflects bad on their parenting. But you can't take credit for their yays or their woes. It's there. A lot of times it's just them doing what they're gonna do. You could try to push them along the way, dude, but it's like the people that grow up to be serial killers. It's not your fucking fault they grew up to be a goddamn serial killer, just like it's not your fault they grew up to be an Ivy League graduate. It's just people are gonna make decisions for their lives, and as a parent, you can't take all the blame or all the accolades. Some of them, it might be your fault that he's a punk ass fucking kid because you enabled him to be a fucking dick his whole life, and yeah, that's what he knows is being a fucking dick. Nobody ever said, hey, that's a dick thing to do, dick. Stop it. So that is your fault. But other things, it just, you cannot fucking, just because this fuck put a hole through the wall, what are you going to tell him? Hey, don't put holes in the wall? Well, guess what? It wasn't my intention to put a fucking hole in the wall. It's like, hey, man, why'd you get so fucked up last night? Well, I didn't intend to get that fucked up last night and fucking wreak havoc. It just fucking happened. It's the same thing with kids.
Yeah.
It is the same thing with fucking kids. And, yeah, it's important to fucking blast the yays with the fucking, with the woes.
Dude, I took him to this little farm where you could feed the animals.
Yeah.
And they had donkeys. They had ostrich.
Fucking donkeys.
Yeah. They had
Whoa.
deer.
Those things kick hard when they kick, huh?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't let you in. Like, they just let their little head stick out and then you fed them, you know? There was goats, sheep, mini goats, ducks, chickens, lorikeets, and then some other bird, and also stingray, right?
Hey, are stingrays dangerous?
I don't know. I figured the ones that they had weren't dangerous because they let a lot of kids touch them.
Yeah.
So I figured maybe not that type of
Because isn't that what
stingray.
killed the
crocodile
hunter? Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But it was a different stingray.
Must have been.
Yeah. It's the same one that killed the crocodile hunter, so be careful, kids. Go.
So you start off with the donkeys, the deer, and the goats, right? And
What do you feed the deer?
there's like these big pallets of some sort, but they all have the same food, pretty much. Like all the big animals that I named have the same food.
Okay.
So my 2 kids,
I'm pretty sure that's what they eat in the wild, pellets.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wild pallets, wild animals.
Yeah.
So 2 of my kids are having a blast, right? When we first get there, the guy's like, hey, man, this is a fun place. All your kids are going to have a blast. Just make sure that when they feed them, and he's telling them to, when you guys feed them, put your hand flat. Because if you try to feed them with your 2 fingers, there's a big chance that you're going to get bit. Because
That makes
they
sense.
think that that's food, not fucking your fingers. So if you put your hand flat, it's impossible for them to bite, right? 2 of my kids said, fuck yeah. One of my kids said, they're going to fucking bite me, right? So we're at the donkeys. 2 of my kids, actually, one of my kids has her arm or her hand flat, following the rules, listening, right? The other one, still pinching it with 2 fucking fingers, sometimes getting bit, laughing when he gets bit, doesn't give a fuck if he gets bit. Still goes right back to it, right? And another one wants nothing to do with the fucking donkeys. And the donkeys are a little bit bigger. They have a big ass mouth. They have big ass teeth. So
They have
I
big
get
ass
it.
intimidating teeth, yes.
So then the very next one, I was like, all right, fuck it. The very next animal was the deer. Little mouth, little teeth, fucking, you see the tongue get the food, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of my kids still pinching the fucking pellets, still getting bit, doesn't give a fuck. The other one still following the rules, and the other one still terrified, right? So I'm like, okay, we're 2 animals in. There's only 5 more animals left. This place is supposed to be fun. This guy's fucking terrified. What the fuck, right? So they give us like this popsicle stick with bird seed, and those are for the little birds. I think they're called lorikeets, parakeets, something. And I'm like, hey man, let's go over here. This looks like more your speed, right? He puts the fucking popsicle stick. He's having a blast. They're eating the seed. He's having a good time with that, right? I'm like, okay. So maybe this will give him some confidence to feed the goats next, right? Nope. And at this point, I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't want to completely ruin the experience and be like, stop being a fucking pussy. Let's start feeding some fucking animals, you know?
You better have fun.
Yeah, dude.
What are you doing not having fun, you motherfucker? Now
Exactly.
go out there and feed them and have fun.
Dude.
Stick your hand out. It's fun. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to be that goddamn guy.
Exactly. So I kind of like pull him, and I'm not even mad. I'm just like, yo, dude, look, man, you're crazy if you think I'd bring you to a place that's going to risk getting your fingers taken, bro. Like, none of these animals are going to be able to bite your finger off. They're not even going to hurt you. Micah's gotten bit 25 fucking times. We fed 2 different animals. Like, he's not crying. He still has all his fingers. It's okay. They just want you to keep it flat so that, you know, it's impossible to get bit. But this is a fun place, dude. Don't be worried the whole time. This isn't a place to be worried. So then he goes to the fucking goats, and he's so scared that he's He's trying to keep his hand flat, but he's closing it into a ball, right? Like a fist.
Yeah.
And by the time he gets to the fucking
Animal.
goat, they're like, hey, where the fuck's the food? And they're kind of using their teeth to open up his hand, right?
Did he run?
Dude, he fucking throws the food up. And he's fucking like screaming, right? And everybody's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, leave your hand open. You panicked. You fucking closed your hand.
Frustrated.
Yeah. So now he's even more scared, right? And the next animal is the fucking ostrich. And bro,
Huge.
I didn't realize how big an
Ostriches were?
Yeah. Also, is it ostriches or ostrich?
I think it's ostrich.
Like to
Ostrichi. Anyway, it's a big ostrich.
it's fucking huge.
Uh-huh.
And here, they don't let you just feed them. They have like this little tunnel where you kind of throw the food, pull your fucking hand back, and it takes it to them like a little tray, right? Again, Miki loves this because she needs to be fast to not get bit, right? Having a blast. The other one is fucking looking up, tossing it in, and then screaming, don't eat me, right?
Was that Micah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Laughing his dick off because he thinks he's going to get eaten, right? The fucking ostrich neck was like right next to him, and he's fucking taking the food away, talking about don't eat me, and he's having a blast. And there's signs. Not responsible for accidents. Ostrich bite. Yes, ostrich bite. The biggest fucking sign. Yes, we bite, right?
Yes.
I'm like, fuck me. So Mateo sees these two fools fast, right? Dumping the food, laughing their ass off because they almost got bit. That's part of the fun. This fool, nothing to do with it. Nothing. I'm like, fuck, man. We get to the sheep. Don't want it. Mini goats. Don't want it. Fuck, man. The ducks, they fucking, you have to feed them a certain way. You got to make your hand into a circle like this so that they could put their bill in. You squeeze the bill and then they eat. Otherwise, they pinch, right? So now it's a different technique. Micah gets bit. Meeks gets bit. But they
It's no big deal.
don't give a fuck.
Did you get bit?
Yeah.
And did it hurt?
No.
Okay.
It as soon as they feel your skin,
Yeah.
they know
there's
this ain't
nothing here.
food.
There's no food.
Yeah. The first reaction, though, you're like, oh, fuck, this motherfucker bit me, you know?
Yeah.
But it doesn't hurt.
It's
And then,
not, yeah.
you know? So it's more like a startle than anything,
Sure.
than pain.
Yep.
So we go into this big bird cage, and there's a bunch of like these. They kind of look like parrots, but they're smaller. And you bring in this plastic cup with the lid, and they tell you to keep the lid on and just stretch your arm out, and the birds will come in, take the lid off, and then eat the food inside the cup, right? So everybody's pumped up about it. Meeks is pumped up about it. They land on Miki's head, and she's like, oh, shit, right? But she's keeping it cool. And of course, 50 fucking birds go to Mateo. Bro, he's so fucking scared. The plastic cup of food, he squeezes the fuck out of it. The top pops off. The food fucking flies everywhere. And he doesn't get no more fun, right? I help Micah. I'm holding onto his hand. The bird's on my hand, and it's eating the food from his hand. And this guy's all fucking pissed off because the bird's on my arm and not his, right? So then he grabs his fucking hand, grabs the fucking bird, and puts it on his hand, and then says, eat, right? So the fucking bird listened, and he was so happy to fucking have him on his hand, right? So then they had this thing where like, hey, get refills 3 for $5 or some shit like that. I said, all right, here. I give them to Mateo, and he fucking, dude, he did it. A bird went up, and like it looked like his arm is in a cast, bro. It's like so stiff, and he's just holding it near him, and the fucking bird's right here eating, but he's like pumped the fuck up, right? Like he can't believe that he's doing it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, except that's the second to last fucking animal we have to feed. So then we go to the stingray, and dude, this was awesome. It was a pool full of stingray, and they give you, it looked like squid, dude. And you pinch it between your fingers, you put it in the tank, the stingray comes in, and their mouth is kind of like a vacuum, and they suck it out of your, in between your fingers.
That sounds badass.
Now,
Did he do it?
I was scared to do this because the fucking stingray swims up on you, and all you hear is, right? And it's scary. It's like suction. It doesn't have no teeth. It doesn't fucking bite, but it like, it's powerful. Like it pulls your fucking hand. And this guy did it and loved it. And I said, bro, this is way scarier, but maybe the fucking birds gave him a little bit of confidence. I don't know. But the
That's
stingray.
so crazy that the stingray didn't freak him out. Maybe because it's the other ones are standing up, they're upright, they're outside, they're bigger than him. But even the birds aren't bigger than him.
Yeah.
You know, it's so easy to say don't be a pussy or to think don't be a pussy. But goddamn, dude, animals like a donkey, to think about like those teeth
Are huge.
are fucking big, bro. Like, I don't know, me as a grown-ass man, I don't know that I'd want to put my hand in a donkey's fucking mouth. You know what I mean? And be like, God damn, man, I don't know why I want to do this. Like,
I
fucking somebody
definitely-
else feed it.
I definitely have to do it to show my kids.
Right,
You know? Like
right.
but if I didn't have no kids, dude.
Like, I don't know what in me would say, yeah, go put your hand in that donkey's mouth. Like, nothing in me is telling me that. Like, a goat, sheep, whatever, the birds, that's a little different. A fucking donkey, that's intimidating, especially if that's the first one, because the first one leaves those teeth leave a lasting image in your little head, in your little mind. All you think is that big ass fucking. Now you see these other animals, and all you think is them big ass donkey teeth, So it's understandable. Now the other two are just fearless fucking. Like Micah's just a fucking fearless savage. He's just. That's just him.
That's just him.
But he's had to fight these two fucks his whole life. So
it kind of comes with it.
yeah, I think so too. Where Mateo is a little bit more, he's going to be a little bit more, who knows later if he'll develop thicker skin. Right now, he's more of like a mama's boy type of, he's a little on the softer side. And which is nuts because you see him and you think the exact opposite because he's so big. You think that he's just going to be this fucking crazy ass fuck. But the reality is that the little one is fucking probably crazier than both of them put together, know?
Yeah. Because Miki does shit. She's scared.
Yeah.
But she does it to not
Get bagged on by you.
bagged on and to show her to younger siblings like
It's okay.
yeah.
She wants
Like,
to set
I'm
an
the
example.
oldest. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the place called?
Dude, I don't even know the name. It just says, come feed our ostrich.
Nice. That's a fucking thing that says come feed our ostrich. How'd you find it?
Dude, I pass by it all the time, dude.
Yeah?
All the time. It's off the 10 on the way to Arizona.
Is it in California or Arizona?
Arizona. And I always say like, oh, we're going to go there. Oh, we're going to go there. Oh, I'm going to take my kids. Oh, I'm going to take my kids. And it just never happened. Since Miki, when I first had Miki, I was like, oh, I'm going to take her. Nothing. Oh, I'm going to take her and Mateo. Nothing. Oh, I'm going to take her, Micah and Mateo. Nothing. And finally I did it. And dude, they had a blast. Even at the end, Mateo was like, man, that was so much fun. He struggled at first, but towards the end.
That's a hell of a memory. There's a place, and I looked it up the other day because I was talking to the new tia about it. I think it was in Buena Park, and it was called Japanese Village, and it closed in the 70s. So I was a little kid when I went there, but they used to have deer running around. It sounds almost like the same thing, but it was all these like Japanese gardens there with like koi and all kinds of things. But it was the same thing. You go feed the deer, you go feed the this, you go feed the goats. There was a bunch of animals there. All I remember was a bunch of deer, and I remember feeding deer. And I remember my dad taking us there. It was me and the Nina. The patas weren't around yet. My mom was there. But I only have vague memories of the place. Like, it's not like I remember, oh my God, I was there. But I remember a place named Japanese Village, and I remember animals, and I remember feeding them. And when I Googled it, when I had talked about it, I was like, oh shit, this is the fucking spot. And it brought back these, like, you know, I don't know how true the memories were, but I remembered being there. And I remember feeding, like, so it makes an impact on you as a kid. Being around animals. It's one thing if you grow up in a fucking farm and you grow up with, you know, milking the cow and feeding the fucking chickens and all that shit. That's one thing. But who the fuck gets to see deer? I mean, even now as adults, you're camping. Oh shit, there's a deer. And you stop the fucking car to take a picture of the fucking deer because it's not like we see deer all the time. There's a bear, you know, oh, there's a fucking bear. There's something about animals that, you know, especially when, obviously these are in captivity, but when you spot a fucking animal, there's, you know, not to sound corny, but there's a fucking beauty there, man. There's a fucking beauty and admiration, a respect, and it's like, holy fuck, man, you're just like, look at that fucking thing, you know. It's so to be able to go out there, that's at least Meeks. I don't know about Mateo and Micah how much they'll remember it, but Meeks will remember it. Sure. She'll remember it, you know. And who knows, Mateo might be something that stays in that fucking noggin of his. I think Micah's still a little too young to form any kind of memories like that.
For sure.
He'll have a fake memory because they'll talk about it and he'll remember them talking about it. And even though he doesn't remember, he'll be like, oh yeah, I was there. I was feeding them and they were biting my finger. You know, he'll know that happened. And so he'll still have the memory based on their recollection and their stories. Even when you tell them, I took you and blah, blah, blah. They'll be like, hey man, have you ever went and fed? Yeah, when I was fucking 2, I went and I fed fucking animals and you know, they bit my finger. What's that?
They were biting me and I didn't give a fuck.
They were biting me. I didn't give a shit. I was laughing. I was telling the ostrich not to eat me. You know, whether he won't remember it happening, but he'll have the memory of the story, which is just as good. And you'll be able to show him pictures and say, hey, look, you fuck, we're not making this up. Yeah. It'll match up. So he'll still have that memory, you know, per se. That's fucking badass.
Dude, and what's crazy is later on that day, we were swimming at my mom's house. And it's monsoon season in the Dirty Tea right now. That's when it gets so hot that it starts raining, dude. Pouring. Thunderstorms. It's insane. So it was pouring the day before, and the night after the zoo thing or the petting farm thing, what do we see in my mom's backyard, bro, while we're swimming?
A monsoon.
A fucking tarantula.
Tarantula,
dude, the size of my hand, bro.
Holy fuck!
Like if I put my hands on.
Have you ever seen a tarantula out there before?
Not like that, dude. No. I mean, I've seen a tarantula at the zoo at the fucking pet shop or whatever, but not just out in the wild.
I've seen one in Mexico and it scared the shit out of me.
Dude, it was fucking.
Most
huge.
of them aren't poisonous, right?
From what I understand, yes,
they're not.
You're right. Yeah.
But you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
not gonna take a goddamn chance.
And of course,
Mateo.
No, Mateo was like, step on it. And we're like, what, dude? No, calm the fuck down. So then, Micah,
shoot it.
So then Micah's like, no. And then he said, me get it. And I said, are you out of your fucking mind, bro? I said, no. And he said, yeah, me get it. I said, dude, you're not going to get it, bro. It's a fucking spider. And my mom got him a desert book full of animals, right? Animals that are from the Sonoran Desert. Yeah. And so she's reading it to him before we go swimming. And they come onto the tarantula page. And she's like, this is a tarantula. And he said, no, a spider. And then she said, yeah, a spider, but a spider that's called a tarantula. Mm-mm, a spider. He keeps telling her it's a spider, right? So fucking, he sees it. He realizes, holy fuck, this is the same animal that this lady's been talking to me about today in the fucking
same
book.
day?
Yes.
Oh, what the
Yeah, yeah. So then my mom's right there looking at it. She can't believe it. And he's like, he's trying to say tarantula, right? I forgot how he fucked it up, but he definitely fucked it up. And he kept trying to say tarantula. And my mom was like, what, Mike? What? And then finally I put two and two together. I was like, tarantula. And he fucking looked at me like, thank you, dude, right? And she's like, oh, yeah. I've been telling you, I thought maybe you'd call it a spider since you kept yelling me that it was a goddamn spider. I figured you'd just keep calling it a spider. And he's like, no, tarantula, right?
It finally clicked, like, this big ass thing ain't no goddamn
oh, shit,
spider.
This
man.
ain't no spider. This lady was real, bro.
Yeah. How big was this fucking
Dude,
thing?
I'm telling you, if my hand, I put my fingers, it was this big.
God damn, that's a big ass fucking tarantula.
Huge.
Black?
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I was like,
In her backyard.
yes, dude. Yes. It was
Ugh.
insane.
Now, what you guys do? Throw it out?
No, well, it was just in the backyard, so we just kind of like
Let
kept
it be.
swimming and let it go. And
Yeah.
then we lost track of it.
Those things are intimidating as fuck, bro.
Fuck yeah.
We had one as a pet in the classroom.
Oh,
Yeah, me and the Nina used to fucking feed it flies. We had one. It was like every kid got assigned to feed the tarantula or whatever and shit. So we had one.
what would you feed it? Crickets or something?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think it was crickets. I think you're right. But it was just like this fucking intimidating fucking thing, and it was colorful. It was a very colorful one, and it would be crawling on people's hands, and the teacher would bring it out and walk around, and it was no big deal. I never held it.
No?
Never fucking. That's why
How
it's
about
like,
when you fed it?
dude,
When
and-
it was
and
your
I-
turn?
huh?
How about when it was your turn to feed it?
You just fucking put the crickets in the goddamn little aquarium.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not like you have to fucking hand feed the bitch, you know.
Would you hate it
I didn't hate it.
when you had to feed it?
No, I didn't. But it was like one of those, like you always went in a pair. And I
Mm.
was never like the one that didn't. And I was in 5th grade. You know, it's not like I was a little fucking, it wasn't like I was fucking 4, just turned 4, mind you. I was fucking in 5th grade, and and there was people that just had it crawling all over them, and it was no big deal to them. I wanted no business with this fucking thing crawling on me. I had no desire for this fucking thing to crawl on me. In retrospect, maybe I should have, it would have been a cool thing. But at that moment, no fucking, dude, I didn't want to ride Space Mountain the first time I went to the goddamn Space Mountain.
Yikes.
So
That's from Ted gets it from, dude.
so I get it, dude. Like it's not, it's not everybody's cup of tea to be around fucking.
There's something about spiders and snakes
yeah.
that I fucking
People love snakes,
just-
dude. People love snakes. Not everybody, but some people love snakes.
Like I try, dude, but bro.
Remember the snake handler?
Yes, bro. He's supposed to give Micah one.
Micah wants a snake.
Yeah. In me womb. Where are you gonna keep this goddamn snake, Micah? In me womb. Bro, that shit's gonna eat you. No, me run.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are, dude. I don't know, man. There's people that have big giant snakes, bro. Huge,
dude.
huge.
Like what?
Yeah, and then they love them. They fucking love them, dude. I think, fuck it, that thing could eat me. Like, I'm not fucking with that shit. I saw fucking Viper. I saw Ice Cube. Fucking, those San Antonio, dude.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I posted something the other day, and it was that San Antonio made the top 10, one of the top 10 cities of people looking for threesomes out there.
Yeah.
And Dallas was on there, Houston was on. I think New York was the #1 city for people looking for threesomes. And I posted it up, and Fluffy commented on it. It was the funniest fucking thing. That motherfucker put, "Where do you find this shit?"
And I replied to the comment and I put, it finds me, raza. Like it fucking, like it's not like I go looking for this shit, you know? And I thought it was so fucking funny. First of all, he's like, where do you find this shit? And it's like, I fucking found me, bro.
Bro,
You know?
I saw that post, and you know how like when you see certain posts, like it shows like the top comment or whatever.
Yeah, it had a shit ton of likes, like that when he posted it.
Yeah, and so I saw that fluffy guy put, "How do you find this shit?" You know? But then I saw your reply that said, "Dude, this shit finds me." And bro, when I read that part, I was like, you know what, dude? Like, there's truth to that fucking comment, bro. Like, shit just finds you. That type of news finds you.
Yeah,
bro.
like who the fuck? Like, what are you Googling that this is the fucking rhythm that Google says, hey, let's show him this based on his searches, you know? I was, and it's because the pandemic, people are going on these sites because they're just fucking bored and they're like, hey, you know what? When you've been married for a long time, you know, and you find yourself with a fucking shitload of time on your hand, how many people are just in there, hey, how about a fucking threesome? You know, you just throw, listen, there's fucking UFOs, there's pandemics, fucking let's throw this out there and see what the fuck happens. It might stick.
We're both at risk. Fuck it.
I just thought it was fucking crazy. Not crazy, but interesting that San Antonio has that many risks because they didn't mention California. I don't know if California made the top 10 or not. But if I had to guess and somebody said, hey, guess where the top cities or states even for that matter, because Texas had 3, San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. If somebody would have told me what state's going to have the most people looking for threesomes, I would have picked for sure California and Florida. There's no way in fuck Florida would have not made my radar. I think Florida would have been number 1 maybe.
I would have picked Florida at 1. And then I would have picked like
New York was number 1.
I would have picked a lot of southern states.
Southern states for
Yeah.
threesomes.
Yeah.
Really?
I feel chicks are wild, bro, in the South. And then I'd pick like,
That's like the Bible people.
yeah, but that's, I think, dude.
Bible thumpers like to fuck. Satarakata fuck me. Yeah. You would have picked the South.
Yeah. For sure.
Interesting. I wouldn't have picked the South, I don't think.
Mississippi, I think a lot of those fools be threesoming.
Okay. The biggest Walmarts are the biggest threesomes. That's so racist, bro. Fucking so toxic and racist, dog.
I'm the only motherfucker moving backwards, dude.
God damn, what do you mean?
With all this crazy thinking of mine. I'm backwards thinking instead of thinking forward.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have put Florida in there.
Yeah. Florida would have been my top. But then
Florida would have been your top.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Florida might have been my top.
Yeah.
Followed by California. I think I would have put California second. You wouldn't have put California second? Really?
I'd put Nevada before California.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah.
But turns out fucking San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston, bro. And fucking New York. New York's had a shit ton of swingers.
Crazy.
So big props to everybody in San Antonio. Trying to get their little 3 fucking
and also,
triangle
if you would have
going.
told me, hey, guess which city in Texas?
Yeah.
San Antonio would have been my last guess.
I would have picked Houston first. I think I would have picked Houston first. I would have picked Houston first. I've met a lot of freaks in Houston. There's a lot of freaks in San Antonio, obviously. You know? But hey, more power to them. And I hope you find your fucking person to get a fucking, your third, you know? Anyway, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Yo 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 podcast with Martin and Hooter. We appreciate the love, appreciate the comments, especially if you leave us a rate and review. If you listen on iTunes, share with your, with your homies, with your friends and shit. And again, much fucking love to all you motherfuckers.
Peace.
I think I can overdrive it just a little bit. I think I